Christmas crunch. I don't even know what to do with you people anymore.
It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with this picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Oh, Phoenix, jeez.
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps.
Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh god, he's gonna die. Bye, Dracula's son, nobody gonna miss you.
Order, order.
What? Well, what is reporting a crime a little late prove for you?
No, I don't think so. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Oh, shoot.
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. He must have gotten a new one.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, was he looking for something else?
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
My only ideas right here are the names that he wrote in the sand, because Maggie was already gone. Possibly the glasses as well. That's what I'm wondering about too. If he pushed him off, how did the glasses get underneath him? Was there a struggle? Did he leave the glasses on the did he leave them on the ground and they got smashed? Like, what happened there? So it's the glasses or the names that's the only thing I've got. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with that. There's only one possible explanation.
Let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, sorry, you'll be penalized. Think carefully before you...
Okay. There's a couple of things we can present here. Oh, jeez. Alright, please present to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Oh, okay, so this actually answers it for me. This is the glasses then, because maybe he couldn't see the phone booth? I mean, it was right there. Let's be honest. But to write the name in the sand has nothing to do with that. So it's gotta be this. I'm gonna try it. Oh god, I hope we're right. Mr. Wellington.
Well, what? Don't do that. You almost made me have a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Ah! Where did you find...
Ugh! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. Oh yeah. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Maybe they slipped off of him when he was pushing him off the side. Maybe that's what happened.
Order, order. Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Uh-huh. Yes, you did, though. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Oh, shoot.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting? Or indicting? I think it's indicting, I don't know. The witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. Oh my god, this music, guys! Oh gosh. The dude's going crazy. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. Yeah, I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Order, order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name of the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed.
So basically, you are saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean the real criminal was someone the defendant knew?
Oh, do you? That's interesting.
Otherwise, how else would he know the person's name was Maggie or Maggie?
No, it's because you called her on your own cell phone.
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before the trial.
Don't worry about it. But he called her and asked what her name was. There was a way. This music is really good, you guys. Holy crap. I can't believe some people were saying that this music wasn't as good as the first. I think it's equal. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
So what do we... I guess we just have to present the cell phone itself, right? I think that's what it is. Do that. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why, how did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between this witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. And it was Dracula. Jesus, I'm gonna have to play Castlevania after this. Yeah, we went through all this already. He was searching for his phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back. And then he asked for her name. But he doesn't know that Maggie was spelled a certain way, which is why he spelled it wrong. It's all so easy. That's when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie, i.e. This is a mistake that would only occur if you only knew how her name was sounded. Oh yeah. Oh, burn. You are going down, boy. Get wrecked. Would you shut up? Please tell me I don't have to see him again after this case. Jesus.
But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Or do you? What about that list we have? Can we actually check that now? Will it let us? It still won't. It just says con artists, so fine. We can't check it. But can we use that, though? I think so.
Can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
That's all I've got is the list. It's very simple, Your Honor. Oh, are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Here we go. Okay, our health is on the line. The motive is the list. It has to be, right? Because we don't have anything else. Yep. Take that. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What?
Con artist? He didn't even know. Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who raided that brilliant artist, Patrice Aurelio. They had disrupted his genius at work. Oh my god, it's too fast. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about. Do you think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man like me?
Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of groups of a con artist on his phone?
Either looking into or a member. I'm gonna possibly go ahead and say that he's just a member of the con artist. It seems so obvious that would be the one. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, no, this is too much!
Oh my god. How many freakouts are we gonna have? Probably a lot.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
Yeah, tell me.
I got you now.
Uh-oh. Here it is. This is the big freakout. We've seen this before, kind of.
That police officer. Your Honor!
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjust badgering.
You already said that. Get out of here with that.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please! Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
For what? Hello, oh thank you. I have been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give it back.
After all, Mr. Wellington had to do was greet Miss Burr to get the phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Was he hired to kill the police guy? Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Maybe one of the con artists had a run-in with him and wanted him dead, or maybe he actually had a run-in with him as well. I bet you he saw that he was a police officer then. Maybe that was the problem in the first place. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Yeah, a police officer, because he said he was in his uniform. Is that it? Is it just gonna be that simple? Well, in that case, am I allowed to present a profile here? If he was in his uniform, I know. So he probably thought that Maggie was alone, right? So he was just gonna go pick up his phone and hopefully leave. When he saw that she was there with the cops, he panicked. He didn't know that they were there together. He probably just panicked because of that. This is what I'm gonna pick. I think this is right. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
Yeah. So it looks, yep. It just looks like she had the cops with her. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they'd already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic, is what you're saying?
Yep. Exactly. God, these episodes are so long, you guys. I'm so sorry, but this is too exciting to stop. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Oh dear, that's real bad. He didn't even have a motive or anything.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking. He's taking a poop.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Uh-oh. Dracula's son. Oh boy. Oh my Christ. Jesus! These are so crazy. Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Ah, that guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone.
Suspicious phone numbers, this. Suspicious con group that. They're all on the phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof, your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours? Uh-oh, I think I already know what's happening. I think I know. Oh shoot, the thing we watched in the beginning when he called that cell phone. Oh, I think I know. I already told you earlier. That phone I lost. I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to.
You can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
What? No, I think we have a way right now to do this.
It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables up. But it clearly is because he lost it. But anyway, yeah. I think we have a way to do this. Oh, yes. But I think this would also work as well. Do it. Can we fingerprint? We did that in the last one, but I think that was the enhanced thing. I don't think this one has the fingerprint section in it yet, this game. Because this was still on the DS.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. I what? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it. Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, no. Did we really?
Oh shoot, did I just lose? It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
Oh, he's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone.
Why can't I? Why not?
It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was gonna use as evidence. Mr. Wellington?
What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone? Yeah, tell us that. Oh my god, why is he still going crazy?
Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about.
What? Wait, what's happening? Did we lose? I still think we're on the right track. Oh my god. Now I remember. Oh, Phoenix just had a thing. I mean, I am gonna be sick of hearing this. He got it because he took it from Phoenix. Did he swap it? Probably. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it. I'm Dracula's son.
Boom. He swapped him, didn't he? So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Can we check it?
Mr. Wright?
Hang on. They never showed. It's my business card. I handwrote my cell phone number on the back. This has to come into play at some point, doesn't it? I almost think it has something to do with this. Jeez. But we can't check the phone. Okay, hang on now. We haven't lost this yet.
If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short.
No, I'm not done. Where did I go wrong? And I'm not giving up.
Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet.
Who I am? That's the business card, then. I'm Phoenix Wright, bitch. What? Wait, I can show him my badge, too. I can throw it at him. No.
I have a reservation at the ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Of course you do. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go with that? No. Raise an objection. Never let it go.
Never should have come here.
Please wait, Your Honor. That's right, you get to scream objection all the time. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. If he questions the witness with any more of his badgering...
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Aw, yeah, I got your number, I think. It's gonna be the business card. I know who I am. There's a number on the back that has to come into play with this. It has to.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright.
Okay.
You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If you cannot prove everything...
We're dead. Dead meat. Yes, I understand. Oh, this is nerve-wracking, this. I'm really nervous, you guys. Jesus. They're starting out so, like, crazy with this. I'm sure you're aware, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time. It's gotta be the business card. He said you don't know who you are or what you are. That's the only thing that explains it other than the badge. And for God's sake, there's no way the badge is gonna work. This also has a number on the back. Doing it. Oh, Lord Jesus, please help me. Judge Judy and Joseph.
Why, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh, wait, what? I got the judge's business card. What happened there?
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor. Can I look at that real quick? Oh, wait, no, we have it still. We just also got the judge's one. It's written in fancy script, the ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. What? Okay. There is something very important about that card, and that is... the back of the card, the number. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back? But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Do it. Oh, she's got that cute pink phone, of course. She still has it.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Oh, here it comes! Do-do-do-do. Do-do. He's got it on him 'cause he took shit from Phoenix when he beamed him on the head. Do-do-do. Stole Phoenix's phone and said it was his. That's what I thought, and it's a silly ringtone, but it's better than Dracula. I want that ringtone for myself now. Mr. Wellington. Bitch, you stole my phone. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. Bah! No! It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. Ugh. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one, because they look exactly the same. Oh my god, this is amazing! Dracula's gonna be dead for real. Oh my god, he's dead and undead. Oh, there he goes. This is amazing! This episode's gonna be like an hour long! Holy crap!
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and he has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant
Maggie Bird. Here goes. Not guilty. Yay! That's great. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, we're right back in the swing of things already.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my Christ. If I had broken this up into 2 episodes, please don't be mad at me. It's just very long. Goodness me. Alright. Maggie, oh darling. I knew the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Yay. She's so sweet. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Maya, why would you say that now? Oh man. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It couldn't have been that bad, could it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment. What? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disaster. Oh no, someone help this girl. Get her a rabbit's foot or something. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. Well, not this time, girl. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and... before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
What?
Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. Hers is about to be, though.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise.
Aw, bless this girl. I hope she does. Does she come back? That's not a spoiler. Does she come back in this game? Just say yes or no. Does she come back in later games? Say yes or no. Don't say how.
Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Bye, girl. Thanks. You take care of yourselves, too.
What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What, Phoenix, you don't remember her yet? What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
Uh-oh. Well, at that moment, everything really did come back to me. Because he probably got hit on the head. Detective Gumshoe? He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. Oh my god, this is like the finale and we're only on the first thing. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. You know, perfect for a judge. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Oh, we gotta remember this dude? Come on, who cares? This person, I haven't got a clue. Haha, he seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else. And this girl? Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. So I guess she comes back from her training now? Because didn't she go away for spiritual training at the end of the first one?
Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me.
Starting. That's another typo.
Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Yay, I'm so glad she's gonna be here. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Ew, that's the worst.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Yeah, burgers! Here we go.
Actually, it hasn't even been 2 months since she came back into my life. Aw, that's lovely. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Isn't that lovely? We've done it! I'm gonna split this up in two, I think. I hope you guys understand. Just an hour is way too long. But I'll do my best. The next episode is Reunion and Turnabout. Oh, I can't wait. So in the next one, we'll go ahead and start that. Hopefully, not just thrown into court. I'm sure we're gonna have parts where we just look around and talk to people, because that's like one of my favorite parts too. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like if you enjoy it and share with your friends. I would so much appreciate it. I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!